I left my job, and the reason why I left it, and I did do it intentionally, I felt that it was not right.
Wait a minute. You intentionally left your job?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And what type of education do you have?
I have my master's.
You have a master's degree and you're a head clerk?
Yes, ma'am.
One master's degree, two completely different careers, and a courtroom about to erupt with intense family drama. Today's case is truly unforgettable.
I just found out my wife just left her corporate job for a cashier job. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like she wants to get out of the payments of what she's doing.
Payments of what?
Child support, ma'am.
Okay.
We have a child together that we had in our marriage, and it's like, and all of a sudden I just found out just recently that she left her corporate job to take a couple of dollar paying job. How can you do this to us? How can you
Excuse me, sir. Sir, do not address her. Address me.
Yes, ma'am. I do apologize.
I mean, obviously she can't help your situation.
Yes.
That's why you're here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so continue.
I don't know, it's just like, when I found out, it's just like, I was just shocked. I didn't know like how else to express it, but we had a child together.
How old is the child?
This child is like 5 years old, ma'am.
Is she paying anything in child
Yes,
support?
ma'am. She's paying for the medical bills and she's paying for the support as well.
Medical support, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, I left my corporate paying job, and after our divorce, I know he mentioned I'm his wife. Correction, I'm his ex-wife.
Okay. Congratulations. Continue.
So I left my job, and the reason why I left it, and I did do it intentionally, I felt that it was not right.
Wait a minute. You intentionally left your job?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I had enough money in savings to still provide for my child and still provide medical insurance. So I felt that, the stress of my divorce wasn't inhibiting me from performing my job.
Okay. First of all, that's a different court. We're not here to talk about anything that went on with the divorce. I just need to know about the money that you're making, because obviously the child lives with you. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have all this money in saving. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
How much did you make at your last job?
I annually $70,000.
$70,000, okay.
Job changes during divorce can greatly affect child support calculations, with around 40% of divorced parents seeing income shifts post-separation. If a parent intentionally lowers their income, courts have legal measures to prevent financial evasion, keeping children's well-being a priority. Subscribe to learn how the law steps in when parents try to play dirty.
It was my only job. Now I work at a convenience store.
Doing
Head
what?
clerk.
Doing what?
Head clerk.
Head clerk. Okay, how much are you making now?
About $30,000 a year.
$30,000. And what type of education do you have?
I have my master's.
You have a master's degree and you're a head clerk?
Yes, ma'am. Again, the stresses of the divorce inhibited me from doing.
And what type of education do you have?
I have my master's.
You have a master's degree and you're a head clerk?
Yes, ma'am. Again, the stresses of the divorce inhibited me from doing.
That you intentionally stopped working at?
Well, that is my annual income now, $30,000.
That's your annual income now. When did you start working at your corporate job?
A year ago.
A year ago. How long were you there?
I was there for about 8 years.
8 years
Yes,
with
ma'am.
the master's degree at a head clerk position. What's the qualification to work at that job? It's such as, do you
High
need
school
a
diploma.
degree?
You just need a high school diploma. to
High
work
school
as a house
diploma,
clerk. Yes,
and you have a master's degree. I'm not about to play with you. $70,000 a year. You said you covered a child on health insurance. How much is that?
Studies show that overqualified workers earning far below their potential often face long-term career setbacks, with income recovery taking 3 to 5 years on average. In this case, a master's degree holder working as a head clerk signals a significant professional downgrade, possibly influenced by divorce-related stress. Courts are becoming more vigilant about intentional underemployment, using legal measures to ensure child support reflects true earning potential, not deliberately lowered income.
You came, obviously, in this courtroom to waste my time.
I have a question. How come I have to get a corporate job? How come he can't get a corporate job?
He can get a job, but the child lives with him, right?
Well, yes, and I think the reason why the child is even with him to begin with is because, this is a different court. Never mind, like you said.
Okay, thank you. So, moving right along, $70,000 a year, excuse me. I put your
I'm
gross
not making $70,000 a month anymore. I'm making $30,000 a year now.
You're making $30,000 a year now, but ma'am, you intentionally work at a job that pays you less. and you think that you're gonna come in this courtroom and get me to order that you pay a less amount when you're capable of making the $70,000 with a master's degree, you made that up.
Ma'am, I don't know. Emotional distress is intentional.
Excuse me. Emotional distress. I need you to go see a doctor. Okay. So your gross is $5,833.33. Based on that $70,000, I'm going to give you a credit for the health insurance. Okay. The $300 that you stated brings your net to $4,497.98. How many children?
One.
One child. Okay. 20%. $899.60 is going to be your monthly child support obligation that you're going to pay each month to this man. You looking confused, and I don't understand why you looking.
I'm not looking
like
confused. You said what you're saying, and I'm okay. I'm taking it all in.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, do you have anything further?
No, ma'am.
That's it?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it from you? Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
All right, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
From career downgrades to retirement plans, parents are manipulating their jobs to avoid paying child support. Get ready for the shocking courtroom drama unfolding in this family's case.
I just recently found out that she's just decided to retire now, and she's getting severance pay. And
She just decided. Wait a minute. Let me stop you. She just decided to retire. So she
no,
still.
not just decided to retire. I just found out that she was retiring. I knew she was close to retirement time. So, but I didn't know she was retiring now.
So she works a job.
Yeah, she's a teacher.
She's a teacher, and she has a severance package as well.
Yes.
She's received. Okay. Do you know how much it is, or is there something I have to ask her?
You can say my name.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Excuse me. Let me address him, okay?
Okay.
I'll come to you as soon as I'm done.
Okay.
I promise.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Well, it's around $20,000.
Around 20,000. Okay.
Yes. I'm not sure the exact thing because it's not mine. So
How many kids do you all have?
we have one.
One child.
Yes.
Okay.
One little girl.
Okay. One little girl. How old is she?
17.
17. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. You almost have her out the house.
Taking her butt to the military.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, how much is the
Yes?
severance pay that you have?
Well, it is.
What
About-
amount is it, ma'am?
It's 25,000.
Okay. And how much are you making as a teacher right now?
52, thereabouts. Not as much as him though.
How much does he make? Why are you
He's
talking
so
to him like that? Why are you referring to him like that?
Well, Chris is just. He's just a great guy. He does well. He's very smart, aren't you, Chris?
Okay, do you guys, do you all need to be here today? It sounds like you have other business that you probably need to attend to.
No, Your Honor. Just,
You
we
still
broke
have my
up
number.
quite a while ago.
Okay.
I'm remarried now.
Okay.
Retirement and severance packages have become strategic tools in child support calculations. The average teacher's severance can range from $10,000 to $50,000, which can greatly affect support obligations. Courts are now carefully examining all income sources, including retirement payouts and severance, to ensure children's financial needs are met, turning what might seem like simple career transitions into complex legal battles.
Okay, so we're going to stick to why we're here. We're not here for you to tell your love story about him, okay? This is for us to talk about you paying child support. Now, your daughter, who does she live
Our
with?
love child. Yes.
Okay, your love child. Who does your love child live with?
Chris.
Okay, and she's been living with Chris, correct? Okay,
Yes, Your Honor.
all right. And since she's been living with you, Mr. Hawkins, have you been receiving any type of child support?
Yes, we have. It's around $227 now.
Okay.
And I've been just putting that in a trust for our daughter, so she'll be able to get that once she's older.
Okay.
So I'm just right now just wanting this money, so it goes to her. So when she ends up leaving, go and do what she has to do, she has the money. So I'm not trying to break her or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just to help support my daughter.
Well, I hope you wouldn't, because she seems pretty infatuated with you. Ma'am, so what I'm going to do is calculate your child support, okay? So your child support, I have at the $52,000 a year, that's what you currently make as a teacher.
Yes.
Okay, your gross is $4,400, and then that brings your net down to $3,653.78. Okay, are you taking notes and following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we have your severance pay. I can deem that as income as well. Okay. Yes, I can. You looking real confused, but I can, and I am. Okay. So $25,000. We have your gross at $2,100. Okay. And then your net at $1,823.23. Okay. Do you understand? Is there anything wrong with the numbers?
Well, I'm a teacher, so we struggle. 50, that's not a lot of money that I live on. You understand, I'm sure.
When all personal emotions collide with legal issues, child support cases can get messy. Courts must navigate through the drama to ensure children are properly cared for, regardless of how complicated the parents' relationship may be.
I understand, but I also understand that this child has been living with Mr. Hawkins, and you understand that child support is based on a calculation, right? Right? Okay. And any income, anything that is considered income it can be calculated in terms of calculating what your child support should be. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So based on that, I have a combined net of $5,477.01. Yes, ma'am. And then that brings, let me back up. I see here that you all both carry health insurance on the child?
Yes.
Okay, both double insured. Okay, so you all just maintain that. After a while, she'll fall off anyway because she'll be an adult. So I have your child support amount at $1,095.40. But I also heard you. Are you okay, ma'am? Mr. Hawkins, you did say that the two of you were cordial?
Yes, it's...
Okay, because what I did, I also calculated what your child support would be a month as well, because of how you all, your child is an adult, right? No. So based on what your child support would be, it would be like $871. Based on, the documentation that you turned in as a police officer, right? Yeah. Does that sound right? Is that pretty accurate?
But I don't want too much stress on her, because apparently it's...
Just don't look at her. Just keep looking at me. So, because it's creepy for me to even see it on my peripheral.
I can just do with $200. It's going to go to her. She's got another year. It's $200.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is order child support at $200 by agreement of the parties. Okay. Yes. All right. Is there anything else, ma'am? You know what? That's great. Why don't you have a conversation with his wife after the show? Okay.